Now, we all love to see cute girls falling in love with the main character, but sometimes just watching a plain old love story can be boring, right? So how about we add some action into the formula? That's not enough? Then let's make the main character rather overpowered, so he can be the true hero to save all the damsels in distress. Either way, today we're going to take a look at our top picks for the 10 best romance action anime with an overpowered main character. Ready? Here we go! Once again, we have anime repeating the good old formula of one innocent man being a victim after being in the wrong place at the wrong time. When former Prince Lux sees the kingdom's new princess Lissashati naked, the latter challenges the prince to a drag ride duel. Then stuff happens and somehow our main character ends up in an all-girls academy. While the mixture of genres might immediately make you believe that this is some cliche-filled anime that usually comes out every season, you might be pleasantly surprised by the end of the unique journey that this anime is ready to provide for you. With a nice art style and neatly choreographed fight scenes, this anime will even be the sort that will satisfy those who are not in the harem niche. This anime is worth giving a shot for its drag night concept alone, so do not miss out on it. Nothing beats a good old revenge story. Kaze no Stigma revolves around a young boy who finds the murderer of his family, even after he is framed for it. Don't worry, our main character here is a wind user, is more than overpowered, and is definitely the one to charm his sister. Of course, the first thought that arrives on everybody's mind when they read the summary is that this is a mere copy of Zero no Tsukaima or Shagogan no Shana. However, you would be severely wrong. Most anime would have the main character fall in the cliche of striving to be stronger, but in the case of Kaze no Stigma, they avoid this by instead making him struggle when it comes to controlling it. Also, the magic battles showcased within this anime will definitely sate the action fans out there. If all I said checks your must-watch anime requirements, then don't be afraid to give this one a go. The cover of Sky Wizards Academy might confuse you, as it takes the form of your typical harem anime poster. However, do not be fooled, for instead, this anime will take you on a badass journey centralized around a disgraced protagonist taking down a threat, while being a mentor figure. Here we have one man training 3 girls in order to protect his reputation. What could possibly go wrong? The comedy and fan service within Sky Wizards Academy comes in stride as well. More than anything, to see the 4 characters bond and work together is such a thrill, especially for a series like this. While the second season is yet to come, the journey is still worth taking. As a harem eki anime, let us just say that this anime hits all the right spots. Enter the series with that especially in mind, and you will leave feeling satisfied, in more ways than one, if you know what I'm saying. All jokes aside, the fan service seems to be on the extreme end with this one. I mean, there is plenty of fan service you can add when you have a main character whose only job is to transfer mana to buxom girls who are fighting aliens. Yep, that's the story of Hida Kizuna. For anyone who remembers those mana transferring moments in Fate's Stay Night, trust me, you can visit those memories back in this one. Eki fans will be particularly satisfied. Well, for reasons that you will find out when you watch the series. The best part? The ending seems to be setting up for a second season as well. So you might as well catch up now so you will not be left in the dust when it comes. Yes, we know, this is the second harem eki anime on our list. However, what makes this one special is the way the show treats the main character. After all, what makes or breaks a harem anime is the main character, and through Kaga Ryosuke, they manage just that. When Kaga finds a wet goddess soaking in the rain searching for essence, he agrees to provide her his essence. But that essence comes in the form of dying, and then getting resurrected as the goddess's pet. Ryosuke manages to stay likable in a genre where critics enjoy bashing on the main protagonist to seem cool on review sites. How does he manage to do this? By being upfront, honest, and straightforward, of course. If only it was that easy in real life. With comedy and eki filling this particular series up to the brim, it is no surprise that this anime is a step higher than Masou Gakuen HxH. Do you want to study in a school full of overpowered feminists, forcing all the boys to dress like girls, and draw a rather blurred line on gender equality? I don't know about you, but Nomura Fudo nods his head and gives a big no and makes every girl in the school want to kill him. While appearing to be not so strong in the stance of plot, the anime succeeds in doing two things that it ends up pulling off splendidly. It is to be cool and be amusing. Even with the lack of pull from the plot, what carries this anime and ends up making it memorable are the characters and their interactions. For one, our main character is overpowered, so no matter how hard the girls try it, he always ends up as the victor. And two, he seems to have this charming personality and potentiality to build a harem. What more could you ask? Our main character here is given the name Annabelle, which means he can make the impossible possible. So no need to speak about his power levels, right? When the crime rates are high, Japan creates a special school for trained detectives, and along comes Kinji Toyoma, an antisocial and glum student who seems to have a rather dark past behind him. Now when he is the target of a killer squad of dangerous assassins, how is he going to survive them? This anime may have a little bit of less romance than most of the ones we spoke of, but heck, you've got an overpowered Sherlock Holmes fighting assassins. What more could you ask for? Seems like Diomedeia may be into something with their anime. Truth be told, when many of us decide to take a look at eki harem anime, we do not expect elaborate storylines, unexpected plot twists and incredible character development, right? Well, that is exactly what Campione manages to provide while being a part of a genre that promises to provide nothing but mindless entertainment. Godot becomes a god slayer who has the power to slay any gods in the vicinity. But here, with great power doesn't come great responsibility. With great power comes hunting gods and killing them, while holding very little responsibility, of course. Campione is truly unique when it comes to romance in the power fantasy genre, because the main character slays a god and earns his first kiss in the very first episode itself. What else do you need as proof? Okay children, gather round. Want to know how a certain student named Yuji made all the girls in the academy fall in love with him? Wait no more, because that's the story of Fruits of Grisaia. It is no secret that adapting visual novels into an anime is a rather hit or miss task, but it also ends up creating successful stories like Clannad as well. It is safe to say that the Fruits of Grisaia is an absolute hit in all standards. The first season might have been quick in terms of pacing, but then you've got a movie and a second season to check out. And I know I'm recommending anime here, but go read the visual novel as well, because that's where you can experience the story in all its glory. And by glory, you know what I mean. When Madhouse is involved, you know the anime is going to be serious business. Known for its uniquely slow-paced anime that still manages to deliver on the long run, the Irregular at Magic High School has the Madhouse touch, as they end up delivering beautiful animation with character designs that stay grounded and realistic. This follows the story of Tatsuya Shiba, who attends the same school as his sister and acts as her bodyguard. What's fascinating about Tatsuya is not only his godly power, but also the way he blends in magic with technology and combat skills to defeat his opponents. The reason why the pace is slow compared to other anime is due to its explosion and dialogue-heavy nature. For those who crave a deep story, this is no flaw, although for the rest, it might throw you off. With a badass protagonist and a story that will have you at the edge of your seat, The Irregular at Magic High School is the anime that you should not miss if you are looking for a romance action anime with an overpowered protagonist. With that, we have reached the end of this video. As usual, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can be updated as soon as we release a new video. Stay safe, anime fans, and I'll see you in the next video.